You should fly with me.
Yeah, right.
Turn the car around, pack a bag, grab your passport, forget your golf clubs. Come on, a father-son trip. It'll be fun.
When you coming back?
I don't know.
So you don't have a plan?
We agreed that if I let you take me to the airport, you wouldn't lecture me about how I'm ruining my life.
I lied.
In 2011, Emilio Estevez released the film The Way. He wrote the movie about a father and son for his own father, Martin Sheen, even though his dad tried to talk him into giving the role to someone else. It went on to gain critical acclaim, and now more than a decade later, the movie is returning to theaters.
Emilio Estevez is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning from Cincinnati. How you guys doing?
Oh, very nice.
Why return the film now?
Well, we're starting our spring travel season, and I think people are excited about getting out there again and seeing the world. We're back out in theaters on May 16th with a special addendum to the end of the film, which is a conversation with travel icon Rick Steves. And in that conversation between Martin and Rick and I, we sort of talk about faith and family and travel and the importance of travel. And so we just feel that the movie coming out of the pandemic is really the movie that we need at the time that we need it the most. We're re-engaging, we're looking for community, we're looking to get out of the isolation. And this movie, if you can't get to Spain right now, this is the perfect antidote for getting out there and seeing the rest of the world.
This movie in the years since has become somewhat of a cult classic. Is it the faith component of this? Is it the father and son bonding part? What do you think it is that's driving this?
Well, I think it's probably both.
Yeah.
And again, you can't go to the movies now without seeing stories that take place in outer space or and so this is a movie that is grounded in humanity, is grounded in people, and is about human beings on this planet and experiencing something that we believe is an extraordinary thing, which is the Camino de Santiago. It's it's this 1,000-year-old pilgrimage across the north of Spain that it's not just for Catholics or Christians. It's for adventurers. It's for people looking for what's next in their life. And I think at this point, we're all kind of after the pandemic, we're all hitting that reset button.
Yeah, I read that your dad thought Michael Douglas would be good for his role. Why do you think your dad did not want the role?
Well, it's a very physical role. I think that, and a lot of those scene ideas were his. It's like, hey, how about this? The backpack falls into the river and I swim after it. I said, okay, we'll do that. And then how about the bag is stolen and I chase this kid all over? I said, okay. I said, but you're not an action star.
He's like, I've done it all.
Right? But I think that he was just being silly. I think that I wrote this movie for him. He's such an extraordinary actor. And now he really counts this movie among his best performances and the movie that he's most proud of. And that, as a son to a father, to be able to have given that gift to him, it's very special.
It's so sweet. And you know what, Emilio, Larry and I both, watched all of your movies, or the famous 80s movies, part of the Brat Pack, Breakfast Club, Young Guns, all of them. We can't count them all. I wanted to ask you, though, about a story that Rob Lowe's been telling about auditioning for The Outsiders and how Francis Ford Coppola had this, boot camp thing with all the actors. Do you have the same recollection of that?
Oh, yeah. No, it was very much like a boot camp. And some of the actors that came through that door that auditioned, you can't believe some of the names. It was like, Dennis Quaid and Mickey Rourke and some of it's like guys that went on to become these enormous stars. And so for us, it was like being in camp, for sure. But it was, again, the final outcome of that movie, which is now celebrating its, 40 years?
Yes.
Made that film, and so it's pretty special when you have a movie on your resume that has sort of traveled across generations.
Well, you have a lot of them like that on your resume. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Next time you come through Chicago, you'll have to come by.
It's better than Cincinnati.
Whoa! Whoa, hang on, them's fighting words.
Yeah, The Way returns to theaters for one day on May 16th at 9 different Chicago area theaters. We'll have those locations for you on the website. Emilio, pleasure to talk
Thank
to
you.
you.